The only streamer that cares.
You know what the most important of any live stream is?
What's the most important?
Chat.
Hold on. Yes, the chat is the most important part of the live stream. One of the most important. They're gonna say us. No. Hold on. Don't gas their head too much. They're important depending on the chat. Ka Mafia, very important. 5-star, very integral to the streams. Snipe Squad, very integral to the streams. YRG, how important is YRG to their streams? I don't know.
Every night, thousands of viewers pour into their favorite streamer's chat. Chat. Together, they decide what games get played, what videos get watched, and the streamers who keep them entertained.
Chef, you can decide any game for me to play right now. What you choosing?
Paid. It sounds pretty easy, right? Just give the chat what it wants. The problem is, chat never wants just one thing.
Chat don't know what they like.
And it starts streaming. How about that, crumb?
They don't know about that though. They're never gonna say that. They're never gonna let y'all know that YRG is the reason themselves that niggas got like motivated to even stream, bro. Now one of the biggest streamers of all time was motivated by y'all. How y'all was, you feel me? How y'all was moving.
There's thousands of people all asking for something different, and no matter what you do, someone's unhappy.
Chat don't know what they like.
The biggest streamers learn to follow the majority and keep the party moving. Because stopping everything for one unhappy viewer is the cardinal sin of streaming. You don't leave 10,000 people hanging over a single name in the chat. But what happens when the needs of the one are a matter of life and death?
My girlfriend of 3 years took her own life in November of 2025. Losing my best friend and the person I love most in the world. I'm feeling like my life is no longer worth living, and I've been falling into a bad habit of drug addiction, leading me to on MDMA in December. I don't want to be here anymore.
This is Joe Bartolozzi, and he's one of the only streamers that stops everything when someone needs help.
If a chatter of mine is coming into my chat saying they're suicidal, I am first and foremost going to read their message.
But when you do this, when you make yourself the person people turn to at their lowest, you're also now the one who has to carry the weight of it. Because now you're surrounded by darkness.
Today I decided to end everything. Got a shotgun, can't find it in me to love myself.
Now you're giving away pieces of yourself to everyone around you.
People are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't.
Now it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders.
Now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are gonna start themselves.
That's a heavy weight to pick up, and we wanted to know why.
Who is Joe Bartolozzi, and why do you care so deeply about some of the things that you do? Which is maybe a little deep for 10:30 in the morning.
Shit, this is a good wait, hold on.
No, it's all right.
Wait, hold on. I didn't
Joe Bartolozzi was born on February 6th, 2002, and grew up in southern New Jersey. Joe wasn't the kid you have picked to become famous online. He was the small, quiet kid, the one getting picked last for everything.
I was kind of like the lanky kid that didn't really know how to control his body, so that's why I was picked last.
But by high school, things started turning around.
They turned to a Chad.
Got into lifting, and went from being the kid nobody picked to a legitimate athlete.
To a f***ing Chad.
So by 2019, Joe's a track athlete at a Catholic prep school in New Jersey, working part-time at a GNC, heading towards a completely normal life. And then a Chinese tech company bought a dying lip-syncing app.
TikTok is the latest app to capture the attention of teens and young adults across the world.
A Chinese company called ByteDance bought the relatively dead app Musical.ly. They gutted it, rebranded it, and on August 2nd, 2018, TikTok officially hit the App Store.
My sister used to be on Musical.ly and Triller, whatever the f***, all day, every day, just doing these. Back in like 24, like she was a chick.
Now, early on, it was mostly just the same creators who came over from Musical.ly. So all of those cringy lip sync videos and the reputation that came with them carried straight over.
Going through your parents' divorce is more fun than going through TikTok.
For a while there, TikTok as a whole was pretty cringy.
Yeah, I used to get made fun of.
But even with that reputation, Joe figured he'd try it anyway. He posted his first TikTok in December of 2019, and it got a few hundred likes, which is nothing crazy, but it was enough to make him post another one, and another one.
Bro, back in 2019, chat? I didn't even know what the TikTok was. And that platform single-handedly got me from like 600,000 subscribers to 950,000 in 1 month, gang. I got like 300,000 subscribers in like a month and a half one time because of TikTok, bro. Them scary videos was going viral for like a month, and then just brought me to like 609. And
he just
broke
kept
my
going.
plateau or something.
Within a few months, he went from pointing at text on a screen to actually talking, ranting straight to the camera about whatever stupid thing pissed him off that day.
There's no looking left or right in the urinal at all times.
This is where Joe carved out his lane.
Chat, there's 3 urinals, empty as f. Which one are you going to? Left, middle, right? Left, middle. Why middle, freak ass niggas? Assert dominance. That's some weird ass shit, gang.
He became the loud guy in the beanie who yell about people who drink sparkling water or crash out over some DIY tutorial.
The coffee pot's floating!
By the time hit, TikTok was becoming a mainstream platform. Suddenly, TikTokers were performing at NBA halftime shows or hanging with the Kardashians. I mean, the D'Amelios were dropping a...
Yeah, who the was Charlie D'Amelio? What's another famous TikTok? Yeah, What did they do on TikTok? I never got. Were they singers? Wait, TikTok dances? So like not really knowing how to dance, doing that bum ass TikTok shit. I'm gonna keep it a bean. TikTok dancing, not real dancing, unless you like Zeddy Will or some shit. That nigga actually knows how to dance. The TikTok dances is not dancing. I'm sorry, that shit is whack. But it's fun. It's fun though, you know? It's fun.
Reality show on Hulu. It was the biggest app in the world, and Joe had gotten in early.
6 months after you started posting, if I'm not mistaken, you had over 1 million followers on TikTok.
2020 TikTok, you could literally post anything, and if it got any amount of views, half the people that saw it would follow you.
So now you've got a teenage guy, fresh out of high school, with millions of people watching his every move. But what do you think this does to a person?
It's not the same guys as like a Disney star, right? Because I was nowhere near that level. But it's just the idea of like, I was a teenager that's getting clout.
How old is Joe?
And I think 99% of the time, that's bad.
And Joe was no exception. All of those views,
Jesus
all that attention
Christ.
that comes with internet fame, it went straight to his head.
You know what's so crazy, bro? I didn't really know about Joe Bart till like a year ago. Yet he was getting millions and millions of views and likes. Like, it's so crazy how the internet's a bubble. I'll be thinking I know of everybody and all this shit, and here this guy goes 10 million likes on videos and shit going crazy. That's so crazy, bro.
It went from being a really insecure...
You know how many people probably don't know what the a W&L community is, man?
It was like two polar opposites, right? And I had to find a medium. Like, I used to be really insecure when I was in like middle school, early high school, to a point where like I started working out, I started doing this, and then it went like full flop to like narcissism. And so it was like an obsession with myself because of insecurity that then inflated my ego to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm awesome.
And you can see it in the content from that era. The captions.
Sexy ass nigga, bro. This nigga's a model. My guy's a model, gang.
The attitude, the way that he carried himself.
So this is my proposal for anyone out there that would like to participate in the holiday but don't have anybody to assist them. I'm here.
This is the version of Joe that Joe doesn't like.
That person in that facade I had to do to create that character actually became me for a short period of time, and I hated it.
But as much as Joe hates this version of himself, he also kind of owes everything to him. Because that ego is what gave him the confidence and drive to start making bigger swings in his career. And when you're building yourself from the ground up, those two things can be the difference between success and failure. You see, everyone wants to start their own thing until they realize how much work starting actually takes. Building your website, setting up payments, all the boring stuff. And most people don't quit.
I came to the conclusion. Being a small streamer... No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'll say it. Being a small streamer is harder than your average 9 to 5. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm talking the streamer that streams every day in front of 100 people. I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it. Yep. I'm saying it, gang. Because listen, the perks of streaming and being a successful streamer, you're a business owner. You make your own schedule. You have your own free time. Dig what I'm saying? The cons, obviously, the work don't stop. It's 24/7. When you're a streamer, but you're not big enough to, like, make all the money that the top streamers are making, but you're making like below minimum wage or minimum wage, but you're streaming all the time, even when you're not streaming, you're still working, you're thinking, that's just fraud. Like, bro, you're fried, bro. When you leave work, you're 9 to 5, you get to shut your brain. You don't have to think about work till the next day for a lot of jobs, bro. Okay, like you that's bagging groceries, you don't have to think about the groceries you're bagging tomorrow, gang. You don't have to plan for it. You just gotta wake up and go to work. The small streamers, gang, I don't know, bro. That shit's stressful. I've been seeing niggas around like that 100, 200 area for a long time. I see how way on their brain.
Because the idea was bad. They quit because the setup got in the way.
That shit's
That's
fucked.
where WAP comes in. WAP lets you launch your entire online business.
How is it not true? I'd rather work a 9 to 5 than make minimum wage streaming. I'm sorry, it's not worth it, bro. For a very long time, it's not, bro. It's too much. It's so much mental shit, bro. Like that shit will ruin you, gang. So do it. Nigga, I was doing it, nigga. What the I was making minimum wage on this shit and fucking working a job. Cause I said, No, that's not enough money. It wasn't until, you know, that shit took off where I stopped working. Depends on if you like it or not.
Communities, digital products, or
There's not a single streamer I know that's averaged 100 to 300 viewers for years and ended in like streaming after like 2 years, gang. They all end up hating this shit. Every single one.
services, whatever it is that you're building. No more stitching together 5 different tools from 5 different places.
Do my job? Hold on now. You're not making minimum wage, Jenny. You're not making minimum. I'm talking minimum wage working. You're not making minimum wage. It literally averages that. And Tiggy has 3 other side hustles he does, bro.
But now back to Joe and the business he was just starting to build. It started with diversifying his audience, because unlike YouTube or Twitch, your follower count is kind of empty on TikTok. You can have 1 million followers on there and make no money, because the platform simply doesn't pay its creators anything worthwhile.
That's like I was probably making like what, 10K a year. I was making less than minimum wage.
So in the summer of 2020, just before starting his freshman year of college, Joe announced his first ever Twitch stream.
I'm gonna start streaming video games on Twitch in a day or 2.
He started moving viewers from TikTok to Twitch, where he'd stream games like Rocket League and Fall Guys.
This game is so hard, bro. That Rocket League shit.
Then he'd take the best moments from those streams and post them to YouTube. By fall of that year, Joe was juggling multiple TikTok uploads a day, streaming on Twitch, making YouTube content, all while managing his classwork in college.
What was the schedule like in college? There's so much going on. How do you manage that?
It was a lot. Like, balancing streaming and college sucked.
I forgot.
But it was so doable. And I hate when streamers say, oh, I really needed to drop out to pursue streaming. Like, get the out of here. I was growing and in college the entire time. Thank you for 3 million.
Did he graduate? He's talking to you. He's not talking to the top 0.1% of streamer gang, which I am. I'm sorry. Like, this is what it is. I don't know. 0.1% streamer, not the 99 other percent, my nigga.
4 million followers.
By December, Joe.
Do you admit you're rich? No, I ain't saying I'm making money. I ain't saying I'm making money. I just said I'm a 1% of streamer. There's millions of streamers and a handful of them that are successful, my nigga.
Cleared 5 million followers on TikTok, and just a few months after his first stream, Joe was pulling in nearly 1,000 average viewers on Twitch.
I wasn't going to work.
Like, I was so obsessed with performance.
Joe was constantly studying social media, trying to understand what made videos pop, what people responded to, and why certain videos failed. That confidence had turned into a full-blown obsession. But because of it, Joe was starting to not like the person he saw in the mirror.
I'm trying to map out where the ego kind of starts to disappear versus... Like, was there a low point, a moment where you're like, holy, I gotta change?
Yeah, I don't think there was like an aha, right? It wasn't like a light switch flip. It was more over the span of like a 6-month period where I was like, I'm kind of being a dickhead. Yeah. Coupled with a variety of things. So I don't know if you can include this in the video. That's up to you. I tripped on mushrooms for the first time, like, and I hate when people talk about like that being a genuine changing factor in their life.
First he said, I tripped out mushroom for the first time. This is the first thing I see in the background, gang. I was not. That's the first thing I looked at. Now I'm just picturing that was his face when he was tripping,
because it's like, okay, corn.
What does a bad mushroom trip feel like?
That's what made you, really have that light switch. But I think it was like, it was a part of it, like it removed the grooves of life that I have gotten into, that's what made you, really have that light switch. But I think it was like, it was a part of it, like it removed the grooves of life that I have gotten into, and it made me reset to a point where I had to kind of look in myself. A lot of the people that I knew in philosophy classes as well were sharing ideas that, I may have heard but not resonated or understood fully. It was so much like, wow, I'm gonna die one day. I should kind of treat people in a way that's like, this is our only life. And
yeah, now I'm trying to figure out how to fuck
a lot. Because in that time, parasocial relationships built a little bit, which is bad. Yeah. But at the same time, there were people coming to me for the first time.
Stream. How I do a psychedelic stream and have like the camera see what I'm seeing?
I want to kill myself.
You were chatting to your last streamer because you're ending it all.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If there was a moment of like lock in, it was that.
What happened? One of my subs just said he's gonna kill himself. Dude, do you need help?
So with this, right? I remember the first time I got a message like that. And that was kind of like my reaction. And like the next day there was another one. And then it was like every stream. And then like every stream would be like 3 donations. At that point, chat, what do you do? And then you find out some of them are fake. Like niggas are trolling you and shit. But some of them are real. And then it's like 1 second your emotions are here, then it's here, because a bunch of people are telling you to so council meeting every month to reassess. Nigga, shut the fuck up with your fake story. Nigga, I'm pretty sure every streamer goes through this at some point.
Because I was going, yeah, even though I'm 19, you know, there are people that actually look up to me in a way that's like, I need to be better.
Life is the best thing that will ever happen. No matter how bad it can get, life is amazing.
Now put yourself in that chair for a second. You're 19 years old. You started streaming to play video games, to have fun and make people laugh, and somebody you've never met just told you they're planning their own death. And out of everyone in their life, they picked you to tell.
I feel like no one cares and I want to end it all. I have a date planned, so you'll probably never see me again. I want to say you make me laugh a lot. I'm going to kill myself October 2nd. No one will remember me.
And this kept happening. Joe would go live, and sooner or later, somebody would show up in a genuine crisis, typing their darkest thoughts into a Twitch chat.
Don't want to be a mood killer. I just want to say my family basically bullies me every day, and I can't get them to stop. I've been thinking about suicide a lot.
When Joe first started getting these messages from chatters, his initial response was the same as anyone with the hearts would be. He wanted to help. Both on stream and off of it, Joe took the time to talk with those viewers, getting to know them on a personal level and giving them real advice just like you would with a friend.
You guys mean the world to me. If you need help with something like that, I can try my best. So that's why I'm kind of chilling or pausing the stream for the last like 15 minutes to talk about this, because
real
that's
nigga,
important.
Right.
But there's a harsh reality that all streamers have to learn eventually. Your viewers aren't your friends. They can't be.
Damn.
I have had probably 20 people come to me about themselves, like on live. The first 2 times it's happened, I have tried to like help them, and then it just ended badly in terms of them getting parasocial towards me and then nonstop coming to me.
You see, the relationship between a streamer and a viewer is way more complicated than a normal friendship. When you spend hours watching someone through a screen, day after day, your brain starts doing something weird. You pick up their sense of humor, you learn their opinions, their moods, what makes them laugh, and
Oh my god, this is just cause I'm gonna forget this, because this happened around my birthday, kind of one of those days I was streaming chat. There's this person that came to my house before, but not on my behalf, on somebody's behalf. They didn't even come in my house. They were in my driveway because they dropped somebody off. I met them, right? So I have their number in my phone, but we never spoke a year ago. Tell me why I'm out and I see some dude like wandering in my camera on my phone, like wandering around my front door, ringing my doorbell and shit. And I'm like, what? And I see Mark answer it. Mark is like talking to the dude. So I text him, I was like, who the f was that? He was like, oh, that's your boy so-and-so. I'm like, nigga, I don't know no so-and-so, nigga. Who the f is that? What you mean so-and-so, nigga? Did you tell him I lived there? Like, what the f? He was like, oh, no. He said, yo. So I searched the nigga name in my phone and I see it. Let's just say it's Pleb. I searched Pleb's name in my phone. I was like, yo. I was like, who the f even is this nigga? I don't even, what the. So like, yo, you came to my house? He was like, yeah, I was looking for you. I've been trying to hit you. You haven't answered your phone. So I'm like, wait, when did he try to hit me? I have no missed texts from this nigga. No missed calls. So I type his name in my call log. He called me 3 months ago 2 times. And because he called me 3 months ago and I didn't answer, that gave him the right. Yo, let me come to his house because he didn't answer his phone when I called him. And I met him 1 time in my life. Like, he logically thought that was okay. I was like, bro, I don't know you. Like, why you coming to my house? What? He's like, gang, I wouldn't just come up to your house unannounced. I tried to contact you multiple times. You didn't 3 months ago! Like he did. I thought what he did, nothing was like crazy about that shit. Why are you at my house? I don't know you.
What sets them off? You come to know them the way you'd know a friend, except they have no idea you even exist.
Hello, are you in oh my god.
This is what's called a parasocial relationship, and it can be a dangerous thing.
Now a scary home invasion as 3 masked intruders with guns grab a popular influencer by the hair demanding money.
3 guys came into my room,
was that
turned all the lights on, and then they had the gun pointed at me.
While most parasocial relationships don't reach this level, there's always a possibility that it can.
3 popular Twitch streamers face a terrifying encounter while live streaming along Santa Monica Pier.
Oh my god, this shit.
Kill you right now. Kill you right now. If the streamer leans too far one way, they might come across as uninterested or cold, but lean too far the other, and viewers can mistake an occasional reply for friendship.
Please stop following me. It's getting weird, it's getting strange. I don't know you, okay? So please, leave me alone.
That's where things can take a turn for the worst, because now that attention can turn into expectation. And when the expectation of a response to the next chat isn't met, it can feel less like,
hey, Jose, by the way, have no mercy on these type of niggas. These type of niggas, you see that situation Jason was just in or Sinner was just in back there? No mercy. That's my safety. Every time I'm gonna be fearing for my life, I give you the green light. All type of finishes, elbows, shoulders, everything, nigga. I don't give a
like being ignored by a streamer, and more like a betrayal by someone that they thought they knew.
It's a weird parasocial relationship that forms, and you're not even aware that this person is forming that typically until they're like about to show up, or they do show up.
The gap is hard to manage, which is why most streamers keep a barrier up around the heavy personal stuff.
My sis is dead.
All right, let's try and keep it positive.
Please don't talk about side of my chat, please. This is something I just don't like to hear or talk about, you know?
And you can't really blame them. At the end of the day, streamers are supposed to entertain.
At some point, there has to be a boundary between caring about the people watching and becoming responsible for everything that they bring into the chat.
They become too attached to you, where they see you as an actual friend that they have. So I feel like that is kind of a boundary that you have to set as a streamer. But it's hard to gauge where that line is.
Joe had every reason to draw that same boundary. He'd answered the heavy messages, taking conversations off stream, and learned what could happen when things become.
You gotta be more cutthroat with these viewers, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, they gotta hear it. Like, I'm not your. Okay, wait. I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm about to say I'm not your friend, chat, but y'all kind of are. wait, hold on. Okay, chat, y'all are my friends, but there's boundaries, gang. Like, I don't give a how long you been watching me. You on my property, you get a head tap, my nigga. You getting one-shotted. I don't give a how long that sub badge is, bro. You like, it just is what it is. I'm fearing for my life. It's dark around here. We in Florida. I don't know what's going on, nigga. Niggas is getting head tapped. If niggas get spooked, it just is what it is, bro. If I reply back to your shit, that does not mean you get to blow my shit up and get upset at me because I don't reply to the 3rd, 4th, 5th message, gang. I don't gotta reply to you at all.
Come to parasocial.
I will block the out of you. If you make a new account, I'll block everyone after that, my nigga.
2 times I helped somebody with like issues. They just kept messaging me, and then they like got.
Whoa. Yo, Joe, you are on point.
Got upset when I stopped messaging.
Oh my, yes, they get mad. They get mad. Like, what the like, what?
Issues.
I don't get it.
They just kept messaging me, and then they like got upset when I stopped messaging them. So it's more so of that issue.
But mental health meant too much to him. Ignoring somebody who might not make it through the night was never a choice he could live with. After those early mistakes, Joe implemented 2 important factors that would eliminate those odd parasocial dynamics from coming into the picture. For starters, he removed any one-on-one interaction. All conversations with chatters were strictly held on stream from the Twitch chat.
I've prepared to go, tired of waiting for things to improve. You are my escape. Thank you, dude. If you're saying you're gonna kill yourself, don't. I know this was 10 minutes ago. I hope you're still here.
And second, but most importantly, he made the pivot from trying to be the help himself and became the middleman.
Fine if you're depressed and you want to come to me for advice, but when it comes to the gravity of seeking an expert is better than seeking Joe Bartolozzi, a Twitch streamer, TikToker. You know what I mean?
For those who came into the chat looking for help, Joe was there to give them a few encouraging words and push them in the right direction.
I've had not so good thoughts, if you know what I mean, and listening to your advice and others has helped me even during those hard times. If you ever have thoughts, reach out to somebody, genuinely. Go to a therapist, psychiatrist, talk to somebody that can help you. It's not the answer. Like, there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator. Especially seeing that I don't know the person. So that's why I try to do the charity streams for, like, you know, 988 or AFSP or Trevor Project. We're doing reactions today. And it's a charity stream. We raised $2,700, which was matched 3x by the Melinda Bill Gates Foundation. So dub in the chat for that. Goes to a good cause, saving lives.
And for a while, this worked pretty well. While it seems kind of small, Joe's brief but encouraging words were actually making a difference in people's lives.
Nice. I've been subbed for a year now, and I want to say thank you for helping me through this past year with having to deal with my grandpa's suicide and my own personal problems. You're definitely my favorite.
Joe Bart probably winning a streamer award this year, I feel like.
Top streamer, and I hope you never stop.
But by the time Joe graduated college, things had started to change. His viewer count climbed to some of the highest in all of streaming, and managing the expectation of that many chatters is a totally different beast.
Like right now, I average 10K. Chat's horrible.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. I gotta lock in. I want to get into the videos. I'm starting to get stressed the f out. I'm starting to get stressed the f out. I could tell this was gonna happen at the start of stream when I got like 9 messages just unloaded onto me.
With this many viewers watching, Joe found himself caught between two groups that wanted completely different things from him. Because on one hand, some viewers felt that he wasn't doing enough to help.
That's why you gotta whip these niggas into shape, bro. You gotta be cutthroat with these niggas, bro. I got these little YG niggas on a fucking leash, nigga. They tell me no, I do this, they flinch, nigga. I'm dead ass. You gotta get them scared enough when you lift your hand, they flinching and shit. That's the only way. With these YG, with these chat niggas, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta whip them into shape. That's a fact. They train. They know better. Especially these Twitch niggas. YouTube, I ain't even gotta talk to these niggas. They know what it is over there on YouTube. So you abuse M? Why you saying M like I ain't talking to you, nigga? Like I abuse them? Nigga, you. You're you, bitch. I must not be YG then? What? You a crumb? What? Prove it. Show me I'm a crumb then. Show me I'm a crumb. Yo, chat, show me I'm a crumb. It's Fade. Friendly Fade, what's up? 30, what's up? Nobody flinching. Yo, that pneumonia got you flinching, boy. Go heal up, nigga. Go take your medicine, nigga. Go take your medicine. I'll give you a swirly little guy. Yo. You're not giving me a fucking swirly.
What? Niggas was linking you tongue to her rugs after you told them to stop. You don't got no pull.
Yo, you don't know what the f you talking about, bro. On everything.
I guess even my favorite streamer doesn't care about me.
Yo, I'm sorry. If you would have said that, I don't care if you say you're gonna yourself 2 messages before, I'll tell you, you, nigga. All that manipulation shit. You, nigga. For you talking about, I guess even my favorite streamer, you, nigga.
Lame comment. I have 5,000 people in my stream that are spamming right now. I'm also playing a video game, and then I don't respond to you, and you pull this guilt trip here.
But get that nut shit out my face, nigga. I don't, like...
On the other hand, there was a totally different group of viewers that were tired of the stream constantly stopping.
Jesus, dude, I like watching your streams, but when you go on rants like this, that's all you do all the time. That's annoying. Play the game. Do me a favor and never watch me again. Do me a favor and go f*** yourself.
No matter what Joe did, someone felt ignored, and the messages were starting to get more demanding. Early on, people would briefly mention that they were struggling, and Joe would offer a few words of encouragement. Now they wanted more.
Like every stream, it's been getting more and more like involved, where people are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't. I'm sorry.
But the hardest part was figuring out who genuinely needed help and who was only looking for attention.
How do you balance keeping everybody happy and then also sorting through people who are just doing it for attention?
I mean, that's the struggle. Because I'm a suicide prevention advocate, that is an avenue that a lot of people use to manipulate their way into being noticed or speaking to me on stream. And so, yeah, if there's 10 chats saying they're suicidal, 6 of them are fake.
Yeah.
Because I do so much mental health advocacy, the amount of people that come into my chat and fake being suicidal is absurd.
6, 7.
I had one chatter that came in and they say, hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so. He took his own life. I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite streamer. I'm sorry that he took his life. I don't.
You changed. Wow. What happened to the little Ed Snowball mic? Wow. Money changed you.
Chat, that right there is a YRG LARPer. Snowball mic. I never used a snowball mic in my goddamn motherfucking life, you bitch. It's a Blue Yeti. You boy. Fuck wrong with you talking about some snowball hoe ass nigga. You fucking LARP Shahor bitch. Fuck you.
Really know what to say. I'm sorry.
Sad nigga.
I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite. Hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so. He took his own life. I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite streamer. I'm sorry that he took his life. I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. I hope you're all right. I'm sorry for the loss of your son. Come to find out, they come back a month later and they're like, my brother typed that, banned his, blocked him. You're the chatter? I knew that, bro. I'm banning you, man. That's fucking weird as shit.
This leaves Joe stuck making a decision that's difficult to get right.
If I'm being honest, I think a large portion of people that come into my chat and say stuff that's idle are lying. But I have to treat them all as if they're real, because then I could, on an off chance, not take somebody seriously that is serious. And that's the worst thing you could do.
Ignoring the wrong message could have serious consequences, but responding to every message was impossible, and the pressure of trying was beginning to wear him down.
I feel bad, and I've talked about this. It's like, I wish I could help, but like sometimes I can't, you know? Like there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator, especially seeing that I don't know the person.
But there's one message that weighs on Joe the most. It's one that he's heard over and over again, that for some viewers...
Now I am going to myself for cursing at me. Wow. Wow. Be like Joe. Wow, apologize, bitch.
I'm going to myself for you cursing at me. Be like Joe. Yo. You, nigga. Fuck ya. Fuck her, nigga. Fuck you, pussy.
He's the only reason that they're still alive.
You bitch. You bum bitch. Joe Bartolozzi saved my life. I'm so fucking serious. I only stopped for myself once because he had a react stream coming up.
You were there when my dad passed. You saved me from ending my...
How many niggas' lives do you think Spider-Man just saved, gang? How many niggas was on that edge but they thought about, damn, Spider-Man dropped this week and just changed the whole trajectory of their life? I feel like that's happened a lot. Media has to save niggas' lives, bro.
My own life more than anyone should.
Media like that.
I've realized so much because of you. I can't thank you enough. You unknowingly have helped me with a lot. My life has gotten a lot better since watching you from your philosophy stuff. Never had a favorite streamer until I watched your streams, and it kind of saved my life, no pressure. I wanted to myself, you saved my life. I did not save your life, you saved your own life. Please get the help you need, though. If I'm the only reason that you stopped, you know, wanting to kill yourself in that moment, you need a lot of help outside of just watching my content.
When you hear some of those stories...
those niggas who kill themselves while gooning.
What?
Imagine you're doing that and accidentally off yourself. Niggas will think you were suicidal when in actuality you were just trying to get a Hall of Fame goon off.
Who the f*** kills themselves while they goon, nigga? And why would you do that? And your body won't let you yourself. You won't die.
How big of a toll does that take on you? Because, like, I don't know, I'm watching through some of their clips, talking to people like this. A lot of the chat is asking, who is checking on?
It's not yours responsibility as streamers to take on people's emotional traumas. There are medical professionals and free resources for those things. It can be hard to compartmentalize, but that's what you gotta do.
Joe. I mean, I'm starting therapy soon. I'm not saying it's bad to have my videos as like something to fall back on to make you feel happier.
Versus before GTA comes out,
like, your videos are the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Take a second and think about what that actually means for the person receiving it. Somebody just told you that your uploads are load-bearing for their existence.
Don't tell me that. Like, I'm glad I'm able to help, man, but like, get help. Like, get help. Please.
So, what happens if you take a break? What happens if you burn out and quit?
YourRAGE,
On some level, Joe now feels like he has
why aren't you responding
to keep posting.
me? I thought we were friends. Let me slide in that lil shit.
Yo, Lil Macrosely, what you got going on today, bro? What are your donations been real? What you got going on, brother?
Because somewhere out there, somebody's hanging on by his streaming schedule.
There will be people that will like come to my chat and they're like, hey, you prevented me from myself because I saw one of your videos and it made me laugh. On surface level, that's great. If you're me, now I'm going, oh, if I start posting, people are going to start themselves.
And beyond the pressure, there's the sheer exposure to darkness.
Yo! No, nobody should kill
Is it fucked of me to think that people who off them minded?
I mean, technically, yeah, but it's not that basic. Like, it's not that surface level, you feel me? Maybe certain people went through certain things that you could never fathom going through that broke their brain. You did what I'm saying? Like, it just, technically, yeah, they're going to be weak-minded. Anybody that kills themselves is weak-minded at that point where they kill themselves, bro. Their mind is weak. They're broken. But, like, it's not just black and white. You're weak. You feel me? It could be some genetic shit. It could be some shit that some traumatizing shit. There's a plethora of reasons, bro. Plethora.
Joe's DMs and chat are a constant stream of people's lowest moments. And when you're surrounded by that much pain for that long, it eventually starts to get in.
That's like the one thing is the emotional drain, I guess. Like I put a lot out.
After every stream, Joe sits there for an hour just coming back down from what the job took out of him.
Like when I'm done stream, I get
yo, I don't know what other streamers do when they're done streaming, but when I click that off button, I walk my ass outside and I sit down and stare at my trees. I go to my rocking chair and my ponder's on outside in the back. Boom, good hour minimum.
I literally sit there in like silence for
smoke. No. Sometimes I used to do it at my desk. Bro, I used to do that shit at my desk, and one time, y'all remember that one time I turned off the stream? No, I raided somebody. And that was before I knew during raids, after you raid, you have to end the stream too. So like if you went to my stream, you'll still see me, gang. I was sitting there decompressing like a motherfucker. And niggas thought I was so gang. Niggas thought I was gonna kill myself for some shit, bro. But on God, I was just recharging.
Maybe an hour. I need like time to decompress just because that is a lot at times. It takes a toll and I've gotten used to it, but it kind of builds. Like I'll be good for a month and then there'll be a week where I'm just like not there emotionally, I guess. And that's like a problem.
So the obvious question is, why keep doing it? Every other streamer proved you can just let the messages scroll and the career survives. Joe could put up the full wall tomorrow and nobody could really blame him.
I'm not sitting here acting like I'm some role model, but if people are going through stuff and I recognize that they're watching my content to help them, that I want them to have some sort of guidance of redirection to be better themselves and also better their own mental health in a way that's good.
I feel bad for the next person that types in his chat that he gonna themselves without them knowing this context or seeing this shit. They gonna get cussed the fuck out by them niggas in the chat.
Good for them.
Joe did the math and decided helping people is worth what it costs him.
I enjoy making people happy more than the other aspects of the job. And that's what enables me to deal with this too. Like a lot of people are like, oh, push through the negative because you make money. I think I push through the negative because I can affect people more positively here than any other job that I could possibly be doing.
But once he saw what his platform could do for people at their lowest, walking away from that stopped being an option he could live with.
Thank you. My mom was diagnosed with cancer about 9 months ago.
Sorry to hear that.
We would watch your videos and streams. We loved your philosophy streams. She also majored in philosophy.
Really?
A week ago I found out she has two
more days to live.
Holy fuck. I'm not gonna lie though, if my mama had 2 more days to live, no offense, I am with her every single last minute of her last 2 days of her life. And I'm not in a Twitch chat right now. I'm sorry. I'm not telling YourRAGE that my mother is, you feel me? I am sleeping next to her, eating with her, helping her, I don't give a fuck. The last 2 days with my mother.
One of the final
everybody coped differently though, so
things we did was watch one of your YouTube videos.
Yo, chill. Oh my god, that made
your videos remind me of good memories. She passed away yesterday and you helped me cope. Just wanted to say thank you so much. You helped more than you'll ever know.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Holy
Yo, that's just
fuck.
gonna make me cry.
Holy shit. That's sad.
It's a fucking weird job, dude.
Holy shit.
It's a weird job doing social media. There's a lot of shit, but it's one of the most like rewarding experiences. Just to be able to be someone to help other people is something that I want to do. Yeah, the money's good. Yeah, it's fun to play video games and shit. But like on a deeper level, dude, being able to make people's days is like genuinely what I want to do. And I'm glad that I can.
Real nigga. Does this nigga have haters? This is an amazing video. Golf cart. Joe Bart, you're a great talker. Great interviewer. Golf cart. This is a great video all around by all the parties involved. No cap. Good video. Good video. Good video. Drop a like on that video, chat. That's a good video. Asman what? Asman Gold doesn't like Joe Bart? Wait, what?